Now from the north, the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jeff Locke, the New Hampshire native, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Johnny Peralta heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 27.
Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Locke's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. 1 away. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, you know, guys, I think this one could be a slugfest. If you get to the starter early and you continue to beat up on that bullpen, goodness, you could score a ton of runs.
Tommy Pham will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. You know, and that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it. Freeze. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Matt Carpenter will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. In the air out to left. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Leake, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, really, his last start looked like he was throwing to Group 3. When I mean Group 3, that's batting practice. Gave up 10 hits. You're going to have to be a lot better in this one.
Josh Harrison comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And, Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So, obviously, they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sutton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's the key for a home victory, Steve?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Gregory Polanco will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Smoke toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. Gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down a running game. Very cerebral as well as far as setting up hitters. I don't know if the game has seen a better defensive catcher.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the second. Brandon Moss will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Yadier Molina will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Locke gets the sign. 2-2 pitch on its way. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hard hit towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Robbie Sutton set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And how about that? Robbie Sutton has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now, and the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Starling Marte will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin playing.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Now the 0-1. Line drive to left. Holiday has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Joe Mauer will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the .300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one. Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
David Freese will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Into the seats, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Francisco Cervelli will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he takes ball 1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Sutton makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Mike Leake set to lead off the third. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Grounded back up the middle. Mercer dives. What a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
All right, so
the
here's
previous
one
play.
final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Into the box now, Johnny Peralta. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Lock sets. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Mercer. There's Harrison for one. On to Mauer. It's a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Tommy Pham in now. Popped out in his first trip.
And last time he popped up a sinker, which is pretty tough to do when you think about it. So you know your swing is off when that happens.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike one.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 2 down, runners at first and second. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A pause and the 0-2. Grounded to the right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Jeff Locke digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Jeff Locke.
First offering on its way. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Striding into the box, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the 3rd inning.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Left field and deep. Holiday going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 and the 3rd innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Here's Starling Marte.
Left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Digging in, Joe Mauer. He reached on a single in his first try.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
0-1 pitch on its way, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
High and deep to left center field. Pham going back on it at the track. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
David Freese will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
3 runs already home here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The throw home, and they'll add 1 more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Up next for the Pirates.
Well, you knew this was definitely going to be close, and that turned out to be a pretty good throw home from out there in right field. But it's going to wind up being just a little too late to get his man.
Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli. Lays off 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Sutton waits on it. And that retires the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Steel City. It's now 6-2. Leading off the inning, Matt Holliday. And they'll need him to get something going here. Lock into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Yadier Molina strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. First delivery to him on the way. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Liner towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Robbie Sutton will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, you know, anytime a guy takes you deep, you can bet that you're going to want to come right back and strike him out the next time up there. And here he does just that, and he does it on 3 pitches, too. Boy, that didn't take long.
Stepping in now, Frank Torres. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Good AB right there. That 1-out double there gets him a run. And now, with runners on second and third, another base hit can make this a big inning.
Mike Leake will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit well on the ground to first. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Well, this was a definite strikeout situation with the pitcher at the plate. But you got to give the guy credit. He put the ball in play and helped himself out with that RBI ground out.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Tommy Pham gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Hit on the ground to short. Mercer is there. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
So close to getting out of the inning. Now, this would have been a great play if he could have made it, but he just couldn't get the ball to first base in time. And that's going to wind up being an infield single and a 2-out RBI.
So striding in, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that 2-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Pirates 6 and the Redbirds 5. Jordy Mercer is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Pirates, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Lifted in the air to right field. Sutton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 49.
Jeff Locke stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Josh Harrison will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
2 out, nobody on. Right side. Carpenter is there. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Brandon Moss heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Locke has his target. Here it is on 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. Number 13 for him on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Matt Holliday standing in now.
Number 7.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Freeze scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Yadier Molina digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Slapped hard the opposite way, and again he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Robbie Sutton steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Into the box now, Frank Torres, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it is. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. This is flared right back over the mound. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Mike Leake digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And now, with him really starting to labor out there, I think he just wants to get out of this 5th inning.
And even if he does, that might be the last we see of him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Halfway home from PNC Park. And we're all even now at 6-6. Gregory Polanco will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And that misses ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Andrew McCutchen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Starling Marte steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second goes Marte. Around second. He'll try for third. Throw won't get him.
4th triple of the year for him so far, and this was a case where he was watching that ball as he was rounding first, and he just decided, I'm going for 3.
Joe Mauer will get a shot now to bring home that go-ahead run following the 2-out triple.
Yeah, this would be a nice little gift here, and I kind of thought this inning was all but over. Not so.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball, and that's causing it to stay high.
A man on third with 2 down. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Hard liner toward short, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Johnny Peralta makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Antonio Bastardo will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Marte going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta, number 201 in his career, as they move out in front 7-6.
And goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
In now, Tommy Pham.
The center fielder.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That home run estimated at 401 feet. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Harrison has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And that's in there for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Brendan Moss will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Pirates 6. Leading off the inning, David Freese, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the
Francisco Cervelli will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
now batting.
Jordy Mercer will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Matt Holliday. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first out.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Yadier Molina digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. Polanco has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Into the box, Robbie Sutton, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
2 out, nobody on. Cold strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
In the 6th spot, number 44, Trevor Rosenthal. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 33, Ryan Pena.
Sean Jaso will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Sean Jaso.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Rosenthal has his sign. Here's the 1-2. Tap foul at home plate. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And Jaso swings and misses as he's down on strikes for the first out. Josh Harrison gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Josh Harrison.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily.
Just checking.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh and 1, here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Andrew McCutchen will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, what a good job of keeping it alive with 2 outs. You just got to keep the line moving right now. And now you move that tying run up to second, plus you get the go-ahead run on at first base. So if this next guy could follow this single with a gapper or something like that, this game might get turned on its ear.
Trying to hold the lead. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Archimedes Caminero will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Archimedes Caminero.
Frank Torres started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You got to be a little more restrained here leading off an inning. It's a big run if you can get on base, and you don't want to give away an opportunity by chasing bad pitches.
Brian Pena will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Johnny Peralta will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Number 26 will be the new pitcher.
For St. Louis, number 26.
Leading off the inning, Joe Mauer. And they'll need him to get something going here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Lifted the other way to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
Now batting.
He's in great position now to tie this ball game up with a leadoff double out there. Man, was he fired up.
David Freese will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. From the stretch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Peralta's there and reined in 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher.
So stepping in, Francisco Cervelli, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is low, ball 1.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
High and deep to right center field. Sutton ranging back. He can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and that should tie the game. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 7-7 game.
Man, he is all fired up standing down there at second base, and why not? You come up, you drive a ball into the gap for a double, get the tying run home, and everybody's happy.
Jordy Mercer will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready now. The pitch. This is skied out to deep center field. Pham racing back to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, good job there to tag up and advance on the flyout. And that at least moves the go-ahead run to third now with 2 outs.
Matt Joyce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Matt Joyce.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
With 2 away, that's a big at-bat right there. You don't want to leave that guy stranded over at third, so that's a nice job of finding a ball he can square up and then driving it for an RBI single.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Josh Harrison stands in as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Cardinals 7. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Number 60 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 60. Now pitching for the Pirates.
So a save opportunity now here in the 9th, and on to try to wrap this one up is a guy who's made it back from some serious arm troubles the past few years. The closer, Neftali Feliz. Tommy Pham will be the man who will start things in the 9th as they go to work against Feliz.
This just isn't any closer. This is one of the top closers in the game, so good luck.
Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Matt Carpenter will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Hit that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Feliz sets. Here it is on 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Moss.
Brandon Moss is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Moss is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, you know, some late game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 8-7. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.